So we always, here on my channel, the tagline is real life luxury, and it's like 3 separate words. So this is like the very real part of that. This is real life. Not every day is like a happy, amazing day. And especially for someone, like I've shared this with you guys before, that deals with like anxiety and like a little bit of depression. And I say a little bit because I'm claiming that I'm healed in Jesus' name. Yeah, it can be tough. So I just got back home. I'm still like sitting in my car, as you can see, which is something that I tend to do when I'm like feeling sad or like having a moment. Like I tend to kind of like just sit in my car. I think a lot of people do this actually. So yeah. And obviously if I had like the one answer to like why or like the reason behind it, I wouldn't be sitting in the car crying, because I would have the answers, but I don't. But I just think that like I've made this commitment to posting twice weekly now, and there's only so many days in the week, and if I'm feeling kind of crappy or not the best and we need to vlog, like, so be it. We're just gonna get a sad girl vlog. But yeah, you know, it gets very lonely. No joke. And I'm one of those people, I tend to internalize everything and take things personally. So there will be situations that happen where, like, normally or usually, you know, you would be angry or upset with the other person. But for me, I internalize it and I get upset with myself, which doesn't feel good. So, and it gets exhausting, because yeah, the good days are amazing and great, but the not so good days, you know, they're not great. So yeah, real life. I almost freaked out because my cushions for my couch in my beauty room came and they were like blocking the door, and I was like, okay, is someone in my house? Kind of creepy. But so yeah, that happened today. My cushions for the couch that's gonna go upstairs in my new office came, and so that was exciting. But literally it was just the cushions, like it was just 2 arms. I don't know why Wayfair has been doing that lately, but yeah, so I'm back home. It's pretty late. It's 10:45, so definitely past this baby girl's bedtime. So I am going to, I don't even know if I'm gonna wash my face. I don't feel like it. I've got like this breakout on my face, and so I'm probably gonna put like some spot treatment on there, and just go to bed and try to start over tomorrow and be happier. So yeah. So one of the things that I deal with, as part of like whatever you want to call it, you know, I don't exactly know, is like physical symptoms for me, especially when like the anxiety like flares up. I'll get like headaches, I'll feel dizzy, I'll feel weak, I won't feel like myself, or I'll just feel like I don't want to get out of bed, or like I'll just like lay on the couch or like lay on the bed and kind of do that like all day and not really feel motivated to get up and do anything. Like my heart will race, or like I'll lose my breath easily, or just feel like tired. And it's crazy because it doesn't feel like being sick, although it might sound like it. It just really feels like literally like not feeling like yourself, or just feeling off. but then like it makes you scared or nervous because you think like, well, what if something really is wrong with me? And so then you do the whole back and forth thing, which I feel like only makes like the physical stuff feel worse because it's probably like stress. So, but I'm not gonna stay on here all night crying about it. I'm gonna get up. I probably should wash my face and try to deal with this massive thing on my face. So I'm gonna wash my face and comb out my lashes because this is the #1 ruiner of eyelashes. Eyelash extensions is tears. So I'm gonna try to salvage them, and hopefully tomorrow, like when I wake up, I'll be a different person. So good morning, and as you can tell by the big smile on my face, I am feeling much better. So that's the thing about like these moments, if you will. They never last forever or very long, which is a really, really good thing. But when they do happen, they can be very like intense and all-encompassing, which I'm sure a lot of other people have experienced as well. But I slept really, really well. I washed my face last night. I like brushed out my eyelashes so they don't look so terrible. And I put my spot treatment on. This one here is still like giving me issues, but that's okay. I slept really well. That is like one perk of crying yourself to sleep, is that you sleep really well. So always looking on the bright side. So yeah, the sun is shining. I slept well. It is about, I think it's like 8 something. I'm gonna get up and go ahead and start my day. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm going to make up my bed. I'll probably put on like some Joel Osteen, and then I'll make my apple cider vinegar drink. I have some work to do. I don't think I'm gonna do it like right at 8 o'clock or just yet. But I'll probably give myself like a couple of hours to just kind of chill out, and then I will do some work. And then I do have a workout later on this afternoon. I'm not going to do it in the morning. Deja and I are going to work out a little bit later. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wash my face and get my day started.
Young man to go back and look again. He came back the second time. Same thing, nothing, Elijah. Perfectly clear. Elijah didn't let these negative reports talk him. The first few months, everything was great. I can imagine she was getting the baby's room prepared. Friends were coming over.
Okay, so I've got my drink here, and I didn't show like what I put in it because I've done that before, like in a day in my life video or something, but it is literally 16 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of honey and cinnamon. This is the way that I like to drink my apple cider vinegar, and I warm it up for a minute in the microwave, so it's like my version of coffee because it's brown and it's hot, so. But I'm gonna sit here and drink this. I've got my Joel Osteen on in the background, and then I'm also going to, I'm not journaling, but I've been doing this, and I started yesterday, and I think it was like a Steve Harvey like challenge or something, where you write down 300 like essentially like wishes that you want or things you want God to bless you with. And the whole idea behind it is to get you to like ask bigger, ask for more. So I'm doing that, and I started yesterday and I'm on 80. So I'm going to keep going with this, and we'll try to get to 300, hopefully by the end of the month. Like, I feel like that's doable. So if you guys want to try that with me, basically all you need is something to write with, something to write in, and you're just going to literally list out 300 things that you want God to bless you with. 300 things that you want. They can be big, they can be small, they can be like unbelievable. Like, it's literally whatever you want. And the premise behind it is just to get you to ask bigger. The scripture, you have not because you ask not. So that's the whole premise behind it. So I'm gonna work a little bit on this. I'm gonna keep my Joel Osteen on. Today, my sofa that I ordered is coming for my glam office, and I'm so excited. So yesterday they delivered like 2 arms. I don't know what Wayfair's obsession with delivering arms is, but like, what? I would have rather had the sofa. So that is happening today. Of course, I'll do work in the meantime, and I'm gonna have a workout later. So yeah, cheers.
That doesn't mean it's still not going to happen. That setback didn't.
Okay, going upstairs to my office to do a little work. I try to make a habit of like only doing work in my office. So we're back. forgotten about you guys. I'm still here. I've been working for, I think it's like 4 hours now. So I'm at a stopping point. I'm starving. Deja and I were supposed to work out, but she texted me and said something about she's at Ross, and honey, I am hungry. And I usually, like, I have my, sorry, text. I have my, like, my routine. So I typically, on the days that I work out, like, I'll intermittent fast, so I won't eat until 12 o'clock, and I usually work out early in the morning. So this is not working for me because I'm starving. I've literally had like 2 of those little Lorna Doone cookies that I love. Okay, I had 4 and that's not lunch. So I think I'm gonna make a lunch, and maybe we'll still film today and we can work out tomorrow or something, because I can't do an afternoon workout. So I'm starving. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna call Deja and see what we're gonna do. Okay, so the other half of my delivery just came. This is the convertible futon that's gonna go upstairs in the new office. So I'm gonna take this bad boy up the stairs all by myself, like the independent woman I am. And I'm so excited. So this has made me happier. It's like little things like this that can turn like a day around or like brighten your mood. So yay. Okay, so I was just upstairs, like probably like an hour and a half ago. The couch came, oh, I filmed it, you guys saw that. So I put the couch together, it looks so good. I was going back and forth between like whether to show you guys or not, but I think I'm gonna save it for the surprise, for the reveal of my office. I feel like I've already showed you guys enough. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I just put on a little bit of makeup today and did something with myself. I am going over to Deja's to film in a bit. I know she just got some stuff from her house too that got delivered, so she's putting that together. So, but in the meantime, I did want to come on and just chat with you guys. Hashtag SadGirlVlog. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, so yeah, I did want to chat with you guys because a lot of you, I posted I think it was a vlog where I touched on 2 different subjects. I touched on being in therapy, like going to counseling, and then I also touched on multiple streams of income. And a lot of you guys had questions about both of those things, but a lot of questions about like therapy or like my experience or things like that, or just really liked that I shared that with you guys and wanted me to share more. Also, my baby sister, shout out to our editor-in-chief, Bianca of BreeCaramoreInc.com.org. Okay. She sent me, we got a comment on, I went through like a really, really terrible bout of anxiety when I first got like diagnosed and first found out I had it and all that fun stuff. And I think it was in 2015. And I posted like a 2-part video of like my whole experience, like what happened. And we'll definitely like link those, and maybe we can put the thumbnails here. And we'll link them down below. So if you guys have not seen those videos, you can watch them, because I know that anxiety as well as like depression are things that a lot of people struggle with. Like, it's not a taboo subject. It's very much a part of life, as much as shopping and spending money and losing jobs, and like, it's life. So Bianca sent me, someone asked a question or posted a comment, and they said, and it was Purple Poplickle. So shout out to you. That's a really cute name, by the way. And they said, I know this video is old, but can you do more videos like this? I remember you saying you're seeing a therapist. Can you do talks about the advice they give you? So I am hesitant to ever like, it's difficult for me to come on here and talk about like the anxiety or the depression, because it is something that unfortunately don't cry, I'm still going through and still dealing with. Like, unfortunately for me, and I guess probably for a lot of people, like, it's not like a one and done thing, or something where you say, oh, I used to have that and like now I'm cured. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's one of those things where it gets better over time, but I don't know if it actually goes away. So if you guys know, you know, if you have some own personal experiences you can share. And it is, I just put all this makeup on for nothing. Well, it's not a lot of makeup, just concealer, but still, we don't want to cry it all off. I should have done this talk first. So it's difficult for me to talk about it just because like I don't feel okay about like giving all this advice when I'm currently still going through it. this all started for me. I was officially diagnosed with anxiety back in 2015, but I've dealt with, like, I guess you could call it depression. I say depression because I was never officially diagnosed, but have dealt with like bouts of like intense sadness on and off for as long as I can remember. And so for me, the anxiety, it kind of centers around like my health. So, and I feel like I'm naturally, and I wish there was a better word for it, but like a dramatic person anyways. So like whenever I get sick, like when I had COVID, like before I knew what was going on with me, I was in like a full downward spiral, like thinking that I like was dying. So, and in therapy, we are working to find out what the root or the core cause of that is. And I think some of it stems from feelings of like I don't deserve the things that I have, or unworthiness, or things like that. And so some advice that my therapist gave me, essentially what we're trying to do is, and it's work that I have to do, I'm trying to think, because you don't, she told me, this is what she said. She says, you don't just like wake up one day and think, oh, I'm not worthy, or, you know, because this happened, then that means that I'm not a good person or I'm not good enough. Like you don't just have those thoughts in your mind. They came from somewhere. And so the work that I'm doing is really, really, really trying to think and dig deep, like back into my childhood to see like where that thought came from. Like, did someone put that in my mind? Was there like a situation that happened? And for me, my like body and my mind's defense mechanism is to forget about things. Like I've had very traumatic experiences happen to me in my life, but when talking about them, I can brush over them as if they're no big deal. And I do it so well that when I'm having to talk to somebody about it, like my therapist, it's almost like talking to somebody about a dream that you've had, or telling them something that happened to someone else and not you, because that is my mind's way of protecting myself from those pains and those hurts. So I essentially, like, for, you know, lack of a better word, forgot about those things. But it's, and I've talked about this before on that blog I was telling you guys about, the mind-body connection. So the mind is good. The mind can like trick itself and do all these things to make you forget or to get over things, but the body holds on to things. So like I've told you guys before, shared with you before, majority of my anxiety symptoms are unfortunately physical. So for me, I'll get like flush, sometimes even a low-grade fever. I'll get like heart palpitations, my heart will race just randomly, sweatiness, feeling flushed, like I said. Not so much anymore, thank God, but my fingers used to burn or tingle. What else do I deal with? Oh, just this feeling, like I was saying last night, of not feeling myself. And that's literally the only way that I know how to put it. Like just feeling off. And because you have this like feeling off, like nothing is really wrong. Like I'm not sick. But because I have this feeling of feeling off, then it makes my brain think, okay, well, what if something really is wrong with you? Like, what if you're getting reinfected with COVID? Like, what if, all these what ifs. And so tips that my therapist is giving me, she tells me to, when I'm in those moments, to like jot it down, like what I'm feeling in those moments, so that I can bring it up with her and we can kind of talk through those things. She teaches me how to thought challenge, which is essentially saying like, okay, what evidence do I have that this is true? What evidence do I have that it's not true? And, you know, and hopefully the evidence that is not true will outweigh the truth, what would be true. So that way you kind of see, okay, this is not true. And the idea is to kind of get you to the point where you do that naturally, so you don't get to the point where you spiral into those thoughts because you do your thought challenge right away. But even deeper than that, and that's what I was talking about earlier, is trying to find the core. Why do I have these feelings in the first place, and why does it all seem to go back to I'm not good enough, or I'm undeserving, or, you know, things like that. And TBH, I don't walk around my life like feeling like that. Like you guys can tell, like on the outside, I'm a really confident person. Do I have my insecurities like everybody else? Yes, but it's something deeper than that. Like I do positive affirmations, positive self-talk, you know, I don't say negative things about myself out loud. And so it's deeper than that. And we're trying to work through it. Like the therapy is nice, but it's definitely not like there's times where I feel like I'm almost done and like, okay, I'm gonna graduate. And then there's times where I feel like, you know, I'm going to be in therapy for years. So this is hard. So I think honestly, it would be a lot easier for me to like talk with you guys about this if I wasn't like in the midst of like a little moment. And I call it a moment because I mean, I'm not going to call it an episode or like something. I try to be as like, I try to downplay it as much as possible. And that goes back to like, not wanting to speak about it out loud or like being careful like what you say because your words have power. So that's the reason why, if it seems like I'm always like downplaying it or like, you know, that's the reason why. So today is like, I had a moment this morning, and then like through the afternoon because I was working, I was good. And then I took like a little nap, and then, you know, I was feeling better once my couch came. And then like, it comes in waves, and the only thing that I can do, and I guess the only real advice I could give people who are going through, you know, similar things, because like I said, a lot of people go through this, is I just always try to be thankful that it's not as bad as it used to be. And maybe some people will say like, that's no way to live. But for me, I mean, you know, because I could choose to be upset about it and let it consume me. But you know, what good would that do us? There would be no cute vlogs and no fun hauls for you guys on here. No fun hauls for you on here. Or I could be thankful that it's not as bad as it used to be, that it's getting better and better every day, that I'm getting better and better every day, and that I'm in therapy, so I'm doing things about it. It's not like I'm just sitting here and kind of like wallowing in it, or, you know, not being proactive. So the way I see it, I'm doing my part. And sometimes I do feel, because I have dealt with it for as long as I can remember, talking about like the sadness, the anxiety is newer. That was 2015, but they definitely go hand in hand. And I've dealt with that, you know, the sadness for as long as I can remember. So sometimes I think that, like you hear them talk about in the Bible, like sometimes it's just your cross to bear. Okay, apologies that I have to keep like clicking off. So anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap like this part up, just because like I said, I think today is not like the best day to, okay, wait a minute, this is gonna bother me. Girl, get it together. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think today is the best day to chat about it. But if you guys have questions, I definitely try to be, because I'm not in real life, so I try to be like as vulnerable as is appropriate or as I can on here with you guys. A lot of the things that I share with you, you know, I would normally share with people. So yeah, I try to be as vulnerable as I can. So if you do have questions, because I know a lot of people, like I was saying, go through this and it gets lonely. It can be extremely lonely. It can be very isolating and all of those things. And I understand that. I'm a really good listener. So if you guys ever have questions, just feel free to leave a comment. If you don't want to comment, you can always email me. My business email address. Bianca is the only other person that sees those emails, and she's really good about forwarding things to me. And as we all know, Bianca's like super empathetic and like for the people and pro self-care and all of those amazing things. So you can definitely trust her with your personal thoughts or feelings. So, or if it's something you just want me to see, you can write in the subject of the email, you know, for Bree's Eyes Only or for Brittany's Eyes Only, whatever you guys would like. But I would definitely be open to answering more questions. However, at this time, I can't talk anymore about it. So yeah, but it's okay. God is still good, and we will get through this, however that looks, you know, so. Okay, so I just changed quickly, and I just put on this pink dress. Ignore that box. Yeah, because I mean, it's perfect fit, and her colors are like majority pink and white. So yeah, we are gonna go over to Deja's house and get some filming out of the way, and then, yeah, I made vlog mate. Oh my God, this Felicia doesn't even have her hair on yet. No, thank you, Deja. Okay, so I'm heading to Deja's, even though she's not ready. I just need to nickname Deja like never ready on time. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm headed to Deja's. We are going to film for our second half of our Perfect Fit times Bree Cart Amour video. We're also going to announce giveaway details. I think that's what we're doing today. I don't know what this white thing is in my hair. We were supposed to try to go to like a little happy hour or something, but you know, Texas got ahead of itself and they closed everything back down again. So I don't know, but I really would like to get out of the house. You know, you feel me? But anyways, I don't know, or I might not. I might just end up going like to Mod Pizza and getting a pizza, because when you can't go out or when you can't do something fun, what's the next best thing? Sometimes the first best, it's food.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, puppy. The little outdoor area where we're gonna film on. I think she just got this rug today. It's super cute, but how cute is her setup? She did this all by herself. Like, come on, DIY queen. You know the vibes. Yes. Ooh. Oh, hi, dog. I didn't even see you there. There's a dog there. Hi, pup. 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 Hi. Oh, now yes. Hello. Hello. So yeah, we'll film. Oh, the other one's out here, so we'll film in front of here. Yes, lighting. This is the kind of lighting I need at my home. Okay, excuse me. It's gonna be cute. So I don't know how we're gonna do it with this thing. Maybe we'll set it up just like that, but it's gonna be so cute. Okay, so we're getting our little filming set up, ready to go. Look at her water bottles. Aren't they so freaking cute? I have the pink one. This is the black one. We've got yoga mats, gym bags. It's gonna be a good video. It's officially a wrap.
Yes! Love it. We love to see it.
We love to see it. We got the dogs out here. We got everybody out here, okay? All hands on deck.
They love it.
Hands and paws. Venue change. I guess we could. We're gonna eat at Fish Street Grill. I love this place too. Oh, come on here. It's everywhere.
Yeah, this is a beautiful day.
Contact us menu. And a little cute view. Yeah, I love it out here. Spicy margarita mamacita. Cheers!
Yeah. What kind of sauces? It comes with lemonade off. I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Oh, and then the margaritas.
The spicy margarita me.
It all. We love it.
Yes!
In Colorado, let's press against the bottle. Baby, I never leave ya. I remember how bad I need ya when I taste tequila.
So I'm home and I'm gonna end this vlog. Hashtag SadGirlVlogs. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. So when you guys see that hashtag, you will kind of know like what the vlog is about. It's gonna be focused on like anxiety or like depression or like bouts of sadness. I just thought it sounded kind of cute. Hashtag SadGirlVlogs. So welcome to the first episode. Well, the end. And I'll just leave you guys with like a little tidbit of advice that I've learned. Especially when you're having like a bout of like sadness or like an episode like this, it's best not to drink or like mix alcohol, because I've found, at least in my experience, like when I do even like have one drink, like a glass of Moscato, it will put you in your feelings because you are already like primed and ready. So stay away from the alcohol when you're having one of your hashtag sad girl or sad boy days. But I hope this vlog was like eye-opening. For me, it's kind of like a personal diary. It's easier than writing it down, so you guys literally get to see and visualize like the ups and downs like in my day. And yeah, it's life. It's real life luxury, but sometimes not so luxurious and a little bit more sad. So but yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty okay day. I always love spending time with Deja. We had an amazing time. and the weather is beautiful. It was like really breezy and we sat outside and ate, as you saw me singing along a little tipsily. So I am gonna go upstairs and look at my new couch because I really love it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.